Hey there, job seekers. Welcome back to Mr. Jobs, the channel that we have built to help you land your perfect role, to remove the obstacles and challenges that you may not realize are holding you back when you're working so hard to land that all-important new job or career. Today, we're diving into a topic that I hear about almost daily from my network, which is, when is the right time to consider a new job? You wouldn't believe the number of people I speak to who are unhappy in their current role but are unsure if it's time to pull the plug and look for a new role. If you're feeling stuck, uninspired, or just plain unhappy at work, then this video is for you. Let's explore the 4 key reasons why you may want to consider a new job and help you figure out if it's time to make that big move. I honestly believe that your dream job isn't just about the money. It's about finding true passion and fulfillment in your career. First up, let's talk about the day-to-day aspects of your job. What do you do every single day? What gets you out of bed in the morning? If you're dragging yourself out of bed because you dread the tasks ahead of you, well, that's a huge red flag. The first and most important part of your career must be what you do every single day. No matter if you're a shop floor worker, you're in a management or leadership role, or even if you're in a professional role like a teacher, lawyer, even doctor, you need to enjoy what you do every day. If you don't, then there's nothing your employer can do other than give you another job that will ever satisfy your career needs. Your daily activities should be something you look forward to, or at the very least, you should find these activities somewhat fulfilling. After all, job satisfaction is defined as the feeling of fulfillment and enjoyment that a person derives from their job. Everyone must have this to be happy in their employment. It just goes without saying. If you feel your job is like a daily grind and you're constantly counting down the hours until you can go home, it might be time to consider changing your job. Your job should energize you, motivate you. It should not drain you. I believe it was Mark Twain who famously said that you should find a job you enjoy doing and you will never have to work a day in your life. Just let that sink in for a minute. Next, let's talk about the company you work for. This is the second most important aspect of your career journey. You need to be passionate about your employer and the company you work for, or at the very least have a positive level of engagement with the company. What does this mean? Well, imagine you're at a party, an event, or that weekend barbecue with friends. How do you speak about the company you work for? Is it with a positive narrative? The company you work for doesn't need to be the biggest company in the world. It doesn't matter if it's a large corporation or just a small startup. It could be a big brand name or a company that few people have ever heard of. That really doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter what your role is within that company. It's all about how you feel working for that organization. Do you believe in the company's mission and values? What it's looking to achieve in the world? And again, it doesn't matter how big or small they are. We can't all work for Apple or Google or some of the world's biggest brands. It's not about the brand. The real question is, do you feel proud to be associated with the brand? If you're working for a company that doesn't align with your personal values, or if you're just not excited about the work they do, the service they provide, or anything similar, it's really hard for you to stay motivated. Passion for your company's goals is crucial for long-term satisfaction and career growth. If you are really struggling with the company, its brand, or anything to do with the reason it exists or the service it provides, well, then you may need to rethink your employment arrangements. Now, let's discuss the people you work with. This is a big one, and it's the third most important factor to consider about your career. You spend a significant portion of your life at work, and the people around you can make or break that experience. Your colleagues, your peers, leaders, even your own team. Are they people you like, you can engage with? And are they on the same page as you are? Are they friendly and respectful of you and everyone else around you? Let's be honest, you don't have to be BFFs with your colleagues. You don't have to spend time at the weekends or the evenings with them, but it is important that you can engage with them and feel on the same level as the people you work with. Or on the flip side, do you not have any colleagues or a team to engage with? The advent of working from home has helped many people globally to improve their work-life balance for many individual reasons. However, the downside for many people has been the lack of human contact. This may even be reason to have a think about your career. A supportive, collaborative work environment is essential for happiness and productivity. If you find yourself constantly clashing with your team or you're feeling isolated, it's a sign that the workplace culture might not be the right fit for you. And finally, let's talk about the money. Money, remuneration, salary and bonuses, call it what you will. This is number 4 in your consideration when you're looking at your career journey and should never come before the other 3 factors we've just discussed. If it does, then it will be a mistake, I can assure you. Don't get me wrong, money is important. Of course it is. We all have bills to pay and financial goals to achieve. Why do we go to work in the first place? Well, it's to earn money so we can live our lives as we wish. And often the money we earn will regulate the things that we do in life, including the basics on a day-to-day basis, all the way through to the luxuries and the extravagances we all enjoy sometimes. If it wasn't for having to earn money, I'm sure we would all be doing lots of fun things every day without the need to be working and grinding out a living. Life would be one long holiday. It would be awesome. Of that, I'm absolutely sure. However, yes, most of us mere mortals have to work to earn a living so that we can live our lives the way we want to. But, and this is a big but, money should never be higher than the 4th thing you consider when evaluating your job and career satisfaction. Why? Because the novelty of earning good money wears off pretty quickly when you're unhappy. If you get points 1, 2, and 3 right, enjoying your daily tasks, feeling passionate or at least positive about the company you work for, and working with great people who you can engage with and who inspire you, only then should you consider the financial aspects. Otherwise, you'll never be truly happy, no matter how big your paycheck is. Now, I'm sure I'll get lots of comments below suggesting that I would clean public toilets for $200,000 per year. Yes, I'm sure many of you would do, but for how long could you do this? Earning big money is great, but it must be sustainable. I truly believe that if you get the first 3 things we've discussed right from the outset when you're considering joining a new company, the money will land where it needs to be. You will be happy with your job role, including the earnings potential it offers. And you will, assuming you are a diligent and reliable worker, you will rise up. You will add value and become a significant asset to the company. Ultimately, and for your efforts, you'll be rewarded in any and or every way available by the company, be it through salary and benefits, bonuses, commission, and all the usual benefits you would expect. And beyond that, you'll also likely receive yearly pay raises and perhaps even promotions. As the late Steve Jobs famously said, "Being the richest man in the cemetery doesn't matter to me. Going to bed saying we've done something wonderful, that's what matters to me." I guess it's easy to say when you're a billionaire, I suppose. So there you have it, folks. The 4 key reasons to consider when looking for a new job. And yes, it's not about the money. Well, not only about the money. Make sure you focus on the important parts of your job and your work lifestyle. If you're feeling unfulfilled, it might be time to make a change. Remember, life's too short to be stuck in a job that doesn't make you happy. Focus on what you do every day, the company you work for, the people you work with, and then the money you earn. It has to be in that order. Don't put money as your only or main priority. I can assure you it will not satisfy you for long. Get everything else right, work hard, and the money will come to you. Now guys, if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the Mr. Jobs channel for more career advice, and please leave me some comments below. Tell me about your job struggles and what you want to see in future videos. Let's get you on the path to career happiness. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.